Introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Sheetal Bharat Bildar. Currently, I'm working as a manual tester in one of the MNC company, and my role is the senior software tester in my current organization, as well as my responsibilities are like gathering the requirement, then analyze the requirement, then write the test cases on it, then execute the test cases, finding the defects. So those are my responsibilities. And currently, I am live in Mumbai. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So what is exceptional handling?
Okay, exception handling means what? When the situation is not in our control, that time exception handling comes into the picture. So in the exception handling, we handle the exception with the help of try and catch block. Um, suppose there is any exception present in the code, then my catch block is executed. Then the syntax of a try and catch block is try, then the parenthesis catch. In catch open bracket exception, the name of the exception and the variable reference variable, and then the parenthesis. Also, there is a finally keyword which is used after the catch. So finally is a one of the block which is which we can write after the catch block. So like finally block is what, when suppose we don't know about which catch block will execute, that time we will use the finally block. So no matter which catch or try block is executed, but finally always executed. So that is the exception handling.
Hmm. Okay. What is inheritance and explain all types of inheritance?
Okay, inheritance. Inheriting the property of a one class into the another class is called as a inheritance. Um, in inheritance, like we are showing the relationship between the two classes with the help of extend keyword. There are some types of inheritance, single level inheritance, then multi level inheritance, multiple level inheritance, hierarchical level inheritance, and the hybrid level inheritance. So in single level inheritance, the definition of the single level inheritance is inheriting the single parent class property into the child class is called as a single level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means what? Inheriting the property of a one class into the another class, and again that class inheriting the property of a, another class is called as a multi-level inheritance. Multiple level inheritance. In this inheritance, we have only one subclass and the multiple super classes. So in the multiple level inheritance, we inheriting the property of a multiple super classes into the one subclass, that is multi-level inheritance. And we cannot achieve the multi-level inheritance by using a classes, but we can achieve the multiple level inheritance with the help of interface. Then hierarchical level inheritance means what? We have multiple subclasses and only one super class. So we are inheriting the single superclass property into the multiple subclasses property is called as a hierarchical level inheritance. Then the hybrid level inheritance, it is a combination of single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and the hierarchical level inheritance.
Okay. What is interface?
Okay. Okay. So when actually with the help of interface we can achieve the multi-level inheritance. In the interface class we only use the abstract method. Then the inheritance in interface class, we only use the non-static methods. Then all the variables in the interface classes, all the variables and the methods of a interface classes are public. Means their access specifier is always in a public. So yeah, that is the interface class. And interface class, when we show the relationship between the interface and a class with the help of implements keyword.
Okay. What is abstraction?
Abstraction, okay. Um, Abstraction means what? Hiding the implementation, but showing those things which is required. That is called as a abstraction. And in interface we can achieve the 100% abstraction, but in abstract class we achieve the 0 to 100% abstraction. Abstraction. Yes. So that
Okay.
is
What is encapsulation?
encapsulation. Okay. Encapsulation means what? Protecting the sensitive data of an R application with the help of access specifier, private access specifier is called as a encapsulation. In encapsulation, we make sure that our sensitive data of our application is protected with the help of access specifier private, and also we are giving the indirect access with the help of getter and setter method. So in the encapsulation we are using the two methods, that is getter and setter. So getter method means what? To is used to get the values, and the setter method means what? Is used to set the values. That is the encapsulation.
Okay. What is polymorphism?
Okay. Polymorphism means what? Um, Polymorphism means an object showing the different actions at the different stages of its life cycle is called as a polymorphism. There are the two types of polymorphism, that is compile time polymorphism and the runtime polymorphism. In compile time polymorphism, so the definition of the compile time polymorphism is an object showing the different behavior at the different stages of its life cycle, which is based on argument passed during the compile time error. So that is called as a compile time polymorphism. And in the compile time polymorphism, we achieve with the help of method overloading. And second is runtime polymorphism. So the definition of that runtime polymorphism is an object which shows the different behavior at the different stages of its life cycle, based on it's a based on an object which is created during the runtime. That is called as a runtime polymorphism. And runtime polymorphism we achieve with the help of method overriding.
Okay. What is typecasting and explain the typecasting?
Okay. So typecasting means what? Um, Converting a one type into, okay. So typecasting is what? Converting a one type into the another type is called as a typecasting. There are the two types. First is primitive data typecasting, and the second is class typecasting. So primitive data typecasting means what? Converting the one data type into the another data type is called as a primitive data typecasting. And there are the two types of primitive data typecasting. First is narrowing and second is widening. So in narrowing, what we will do, we are converting the bigger data type into the smaller data type is called as a narrowing. And widening means what? We are converting the smaller data type into the bigger data type is called as a widening. And then the second type of typecasting is class typecasting. In the class typecasting, we converting the one class object into the another class type is called as a class typecasting. So there are also the two types. First is upcasting and second is downcasting. So in the upcasting, what we will do, we'll do the like we converting the subclass object into the super class type is called as a upcasting. And yeah, and then the downcasting is there. So downcasting is totally opposite of the upcasting. Like we converting the super class object into the subclass, and without upcasting we cannot do the downcasting. And upcasting we can do with the explicit as well as implicit way. Downcasting we only do with the help of explicit way. So yeah, and the narrowing is what? Narrowing we can do only explicit way, but widening we can do implicit as well as explicit way.
Okay, write a switch case program where in each case perform the arithmetic operation, like in case 1 addition, case 2 subtraction, case 3 multiplication, case 4 division, and take the two variables using scanner class. Take the
Okay.
values of two variables using scanner class.
Okay. So I'm already created a package and a class. Okay. The package name is mock and the class name is Q program one.
Okay, you
Okay.
can perform here.
Again.
No, no, you can do the program over here in this class.
Yeah. Okay. This only no Q
Yes, in this
program.
yes, in this class only. In this Q program one class, you do the program.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. New panel. So you want to pass the value with the help of human input, right?
Yes,
Means in the
yes, yes.
console. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Can you please tell me here what is the like I'm doing wrong? Like I forgot the syntax of
I will at the end of I will share you the program.
okay. Okay.
Okay, case space 1, you can mention case space 1, case space 2.
Okay. Thank you. Subtraction and multiplication also, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Multiplication and division also. Subtraction, multiplication, and division.
Okay, okay.
Case 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing. Um, okay. Due
Okay,
to this,
remove the break keyword from case 1, 2, and 3.
okay. Um,
In 3 also, case 3. Not in 4. Only from case 1 to 3 break is removed.
okay. Due to the sharing screen, no, I cannot see my run, how to run my program.
Okay, okay. In this white space, right click and run. In white
Okay.
space.
No, no, I drag it and down. Okay. So this is the output.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, write one program containing one try block and two catch blocks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. In one catch block, there will be input mismatch exception, and another catch block will be arithmetic exception.
Okay, one you want input mismatch,
Yes.
and second is arithmetic.
Yes.
Okay, try plot. Still some. Then integer a is equal to suppose s1 dot next. And because we want first is input mismatch. Mismatch. And then is
Write it completely. Input mismatch exception.
yeah, it will create.
No. This is not a right. Write completely input mismatch exception. Okay, now import and cat spelling is wrong. CATCH. First one import. First one. This
Okay,
one. First one. CATCH.
but in try and catch only when there is a one exception, that time only one catch is executed.
Yes. So accordingly,
Yes.
show the exception.
Okay.
Arithmetic exception. Change to arithmetic exception. 1, 2, 3, 4. Below. Not this one.
Okay, fine.
We remove this line 3.
Because so for an input exception, I'll here my well, like the data type is integer for a scanner, but I'm giving like a string. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm giving, so it will give me the input mismatch exception
Mismatch.
exceptions. Yeah, so we in the catch block we handle it, so that's why it is not giving. And again, I am like running, then that time I'll just execute. Okay. But how can it will then?
Okay, to execute the second one, you command line 13 and run again.
Okay, 13 as well as okay. Yeah, it is also executed.
Mhm.
So for this, it is arithmetic exception.
Mhm.
For scanner, it is input mismatch exception handle.
Mhm. In this way, we can show the catch block execution by
Yeah.
separately doing manipulation inside the try block tool.
Yes.
Yes, okay, Shital, thank you. In theoretical, you are very good, and programming just go through once and it will be still better. You are still 80% better. For 20%, you can go through once again.
Yeah, actually, I am confused with the syntax because
Mhm.
there are many syntax, no, and there are many things we have to remember those things.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so
Mhm.
that is
Once you go through it once again, then you can be perfect 100%.
okay. Okay. For
Yeah.
the theory, I am prepared like all
Yes,
those things, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So for programming, I'll do the more practice, and I think
Yes, more practice and watch mock videos and do give mock interviews.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.